Hi 7th graders, I'm going to show you how to set up the 5-second rule experiment. So what you're going to need are some slices of potatoes, and I've already cut them 1/4 inch thick, so that's what about what they should look like. You're going to need a piece of turkey or some kind of lunch meat, and then you're going to have 5 Ziploc bags that are labeled control, 5-second or 5S meat, 50 seconds meat, 5 seconds dry, and 50 seconds dry. The other thing you need is a piece of dry food, and what I'm using is cracker, okay? But you can use whatever else you have in your house, potato chips or anything like that, just a food item that's not wet. And then the other thing you're gonna need are some cotton swabs or Q-tips. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to start the experiment. So you're gonna put a piece of potato slice inside each of the bags, okay? I'm gonna show you just how I'm doing this by just putting it into the control bag and then zipping it shut, okay? So the control bag means that this piece of potato we're not doing anything to, okay? It's just gonna stay just like it is. For the 5-second meat potato slice, you're gonna put it in just the same way. Okay, notice that I'm holding the edges of the potato, not touching the surface. We'll talk more about why I'm doing that later on, okay? I'm not going to show putting each potato slice into each bag, but know that each slice is going to go into the bag, into a bag. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do to start is you're going to start with the turkey, okay? You're going to just tear or cut, and I don't have a knife out here with me, so I'm just going to be tearing the turkey into 2 pieces that are close to being equal. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? And then, oh, I forgot. The other thing you're going to need is a dirty floor surface. So I'm out in my garage. The floor out here is not very clean. So you're going to be using a floor in your house that isn't clean. And if you don't have a floor that's not clean, you can get part of the floor dirty. Just make sure you check with your parents before you do that. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to drop this piece of turkey onto the floor and you're going to leave it there for 5 seconds. So that's what I'm going to do now. So here it goes. It's on the floor. I'm timing for 5 seconds. Okay, so that's 5 seconds. I'm picking it up. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to get one of your Q-tips and you're going to swab the surface of the turkey like this. So I'm doing every part of the turkey and I'm getting whatever's on the turkey onto the Q-tip. That piece of turkey then can get thrown away. Okay, now you're going to take the cotton swab and you're going to open up your bag. There's a reason why I zipped up this bag, and we'll talk about that more later too. Now I'm going to rub the surface of the potato with the swab. And see what I'm doing? I'm covering every single part of the potato surface. Okay, and then I'm going to zip this shut. And that piece of turkey can get thrown away, and that Q-tip should also get thrown away. Okay? So then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your second piece of turkey and you're going to drop it on the floor again, but this time you're going to leave it there for 50 seconds. And then you're going to repeat what you just did using the Q-tip and the potato. Okay. For the next parts of the experiment, now you're going to take your piece of dry food, whatever you decide that is. Like I said, I'm using a Triscuit. So I'm going to take this Triscuit, I'm going to drop that on the floor, leave it for 5 seconds, replicate the potato and Q-tip part of the experiment, and then do it again with another Triscuit, drop it, leave it for 50 seconds, and then replicate what I did with the Q-tip and the potato. Okay? So I'm not going to walk you through the entire thing. I'm hoping by just showing you the first step, it will hopefully help you to set up the rest of the experiment. So the second thing that you're going to do, or the next part of what you're going to do, is you're going to take all of your bags. If you have a lamp like this one that you can put your potato slices underneath like this, it will just help the bacteria colonies that we're growing to grow faster. Okay, so then over the next couple of weeks we're just going to be watching these to see what we get. Okay, that's it. Thanks.